Hola and welcome back to Kim at Home. Thanks for riding with me. Today is the opening day for our pantry. I'm so excited. We had 12 people sign up, so let's see what we are going to get into when we get in there today. It's at a community church around the corner from my house, so it didn't take me long to get here. I'm so excited, y'all. Here's what the pantry is looking like. It needs a little bit of organization, so I'm about to just get to it. What I didn't show you is all the items that we took out of the car to bring in here. I gotta unpack this. I always think of, am I my brother's keeper? What is it that you're doing for your community? Your community could be your family. It could be your coworkers. It could be strangers. What are you doing for your community or in your community to make a difference? Right now, I'm just showing you some of the things that I'm putting in a bag. No two bags were the same. I was just really throwing items in there that I know people would need, and it all worked out. And we actually had more than 12 people that signed up. I will say it later here in the video, but very exciting, very, very exciting for us. It felt so good explaining to my niece why we were here, what we were doing, and why we were doing it, because she's young. She's always going to remember this, and she's always going to give back. We got an overabundance of the Nashville hot ranch. I've never seen that ranch in a store before, but I also don't shop at Walmart. The other thing we got an overabundance of was the cashew butter. And if you've been here, you've seen that video where we were just unloading a whole bunch of cashew butter and ranch dressing.
I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope.
Okay, so I want to show you guys what I have done so far. This is the cashew butter, but I basically just try to straighten things out a little bit. Some of the things are better in boxes because they take up a lot of space. Look what Nori did. She stacked them up, Nori, say hi to the people. Okay, if you've been here for a while, you already know who Nori is. Then, like I said, I'm not the best organizer, but I definitely am pretty proud of this right here because everything just needed to be put together just a little bit better than what it was. There's a lot of coffee. I'm trying not to make y'all dizzy. There's a lot of coffee up there that is better in boxes so it doesn't take up as much space. And then some Prego and Alfredo. This is miscellaneous stuff like baby foods, coffees that actually came open that we don't really want to give to people because you don't want to give them open stuff. I'm trying to get the best angles possible. And then I'm still working on this area right here. These are the bags that we have packed up so far. All of the bags on this table here. And then some bags back here as well. Now I initially thought that we only had 12 people sign up. There's 20 people that signed up. So this is extra meat right here. So we will obviously give this to the people at the church. And then we can take some home if we need to. There's a lot of meat right here too. But these are some of the bags that we packed up for people. So they're gonna take a paper bag and then a bag with meat in it. And then this right here, I haven't even worked on this area. I don't know what it is, but I know sometimes we give out, what do you call those bags? For like hygiene? That's what they're called. So we have some hygiene stuff around here as well. I feel like this camera's not focusing the best, but cappuccino. What you know about cappuccino?
Because I watch Ballerina.
You watch Ballerina? You're so smart.
And they do their
blueberry. You've been talking about them blueberry muffins. They have protein in them. I didn't realize how much hygiene stuff that we still had left over from our hygiene drive. We did giveaways for students. So yeah, we are over here doing big things, you guys. Don't forget to follow us on social media, 614us. 614us. But it looks so much better. It looks so much better. And I'm still not finished yet. Day 1 is over. And I cleaned it up really good. Look what I did to my white shirt. Y'all know I don't do laundry, so I'm probably gonna soak it. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, Nori and I just got back from Culver's, and now we're gonna go into the backyard and pull the weeds because it doesn't look like the lawn people have been spraying the weeds. So that is what we are about to do now. It's now filled up, and a lot of those have been sold. There's just like a lot of people out here now. Those are the other ones that they built. The ones that they built in the back are here, and then we have guest parking over here now, whereas before we had it in the front. So now they're building over there and directly behind us. We don't like that, but you know what? It's okay. Lots of water back here. I need to dump this real quick. Having young kids in your life, they be wanting to do everything in their power to help you. And my great niece is always helping her auntie. Here's what these weeds are looking like. Sorry, it's so loud. They're over the building like I previously stated. When I tell you it rained for 11 days straight, it then skipped a day and then rained again the next day. So it was 11 days minus 1 plus 1, if that makes sense. But let me tell you something. I survived an EF1 tornado. If you've been here, you know I've been wanting to go storm chasing, okay? I was at work. I sit right next to the window. I'm looking out the window like, ooh, that does not look good. That looks like, to me, in my mind, I said an EF0, right? So first they were like, oh, it was a derecho. 2 days later, they was like, we were in an EF1 tornado and it was only a few miles per hour over what it would have been for it to be an EF0. So your girl know what she talking about. I should have went to meteorology school, and I might even start another YouTube channel talking about tornadoes. Been obsessed since I was 6 years old, and the word obsessed gets on my nerves so bad, but that's the best way I can describe it. Them hydrangeas were really big and beautiful, but I never purged them or whatever the heck you call it. But anyway, the weeds came out. Thanks to my hero. Thank you. No more weeds. I think she's finding like random weeds that I don't really care about, but yeah, it looks much better. So here's the front. Need to get these weeds too. I always get my neighbors, and then Nori's already cleaning up some of the weeds out here. So let's talk about how our phones listen to everything that we say. I'm editing this video yesterday, and I'm talking about the hydrangeas in the video. Fast forward to today, and I'm looking on my TikTok. Hold on one second. She's serious about this too. Like a peanut. Oh, that's called a bulb. That's part of the flower that we probably shouldn't throw away, but it's fine. My TikTok brings up this video of a guy who's in Ohio who's talking about the different types of plants that you should plant. He was like, everybody want to plant these hydrangeas. First they're purple, then they're pink. And I'm thinking in my head, yeah, he's right. And then he was like, you should plant limelights. And I was like, but they look so plain. But then I was like, you know what? There's beauty in those limelights, girl. So I might plant those next season. The great thing about those is they bloom a little bit late, but they will stay until the frost. So where I live, that's like sometime in November, toward the end of November. So it's like more bang for your buck. Let me know what you're reading, what you're watching, what you've been up to. I started Nemesis a while ago, never finished it, got to like episode 2, right? So my daughter goes to get her hair done and we're watching Nemesis. And we finished the entire season because we were there forever, but it was really good. So check that out. It's on Netflix if that's what you'd like. Sterling Point, I talked about last time, that's on Prime. And over the last few months, I told you guys, I've read 6 books. Well, I've always talked about this show called The 100. The 100 was an amazing show, many seasons. I watched it twice. Now I decided to start the book. I started the first book on Sunday and finished it by Tuesday. Started the second book on Wednesday, and I think I'm up to chapter 7 now. So I'll probably finish that in a few days too. The book is amazing, and I forgot everything that went on, but I definitely went down another emotional roller coaster with these characters.
Every time I think you're gonna walk out of my door, I start to jump to the conclusion you don't love me no more. Babe, give me something to work with, can you just reassure me? I'll end it before it starts, call it protecting my heart. Hurt disguised as strength, but it self-sabotage my love.
Today is more about errands day, spending time with my great niece. There's just a few things I need to do around my house. First thing I did was like wipe everything down in my kitchen because I'm about to cook and I don't like cooking in a dirty kitchen. Things just need to be wiped off, okay? I did pull some weeds. I also have to go to the hair store because my daughter starts school this week and she wants to get her hair braided. Then I need to go to my mom's house. Then I need to go to my sister's house. So I'll probably pick this back up tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the salon and sit and see how I feel about it. It's not far from my house, so I might just come home and do some things. That way I can kind of multitask. But I have got to clean those walls in my bedroom. They are a hot mess. So I really want to work on that. The tornado sirens just went off. And we were in an EF1 tornado the other day. They said that there may be some tornadoes this evening. So I've been trying to like do everything I needed to do early. And I'm glad that I did because it's not looking good right now. I just received a message that said take cover immediately. But I live in the Midwest. I'm trying to see what's going on. There's definitely a shelf cloud above us. You can see it more so on the other side. Like I said, you can more so see it on the other side, but it's not looking good out here at all whatsoever. There go the sirens again. We are right underneath a shelf cloud. Let me see if I can spin you around without being too dizzy. Yeah, this is scary. So the storm is rolling in from the back, so we are definitely underneath a shelf cloud. That is the front of it. Behind me is the back of it. I need to take myself in the house. I am soaking wet. The alarm's going off again. We just received a text message stating that we need to take shelter. So you know how I've been trying to storm chase my whole life. Let's just hang out, okay? Right here, I'm out of the garage. My daughter made me come out the garage because she got a little bit scared. So yeah, here we are. You ain't scared? You act like you was. Brian said he's in the basement. A little bit of flooding back here, not too bad. But this is where I could tell the storm was coming from. And this would be the direction that would be 5 miles. Ooh. Oh snap, I know y'all saw that. It slows down for a second and then it picks up again, and now the alarms are going off again. This is probably 4 minutes after my last update. some kind right there. I don't know what it is, but as long as it doesn't come in my garage, I don't have no problem with it. But he looks like he's coming this way. I don't know what that is. Oh, heck no. Go on somewhere. There's a flood right here. Hey, we might be in the clear. The wind slowed down tremendously. So did the rain. So we shall see. 3 minutes later, it's picking back up again. Thank you so much for sticking it out with me. My adrenaline was going crazy. The whole complex flooded. So many things flooded. It was insane. Flash flood warnings. Woo! Tongue twister.